So when I newly moved to America, it was really hard to hear what they were saying. Like my first 1 month, my friend could testify to it. If I had to call my school to talk to them about something, I would have to tell my friend like, I beg, come listen to this, but I know you're waiting they talk. Welcome back to my channel. This is Tim Lowell. I'm really excited that I'm back because it's been a minute, and thanks to everyone that subscribed newly to my channel. Thanks to the returning viewers. Thanks to those that took their time to watch my videos, liked it, and comment on my videos. 2 weeks ago, I wrote on my Snapchat that I wanted people to ask me questions, you know, general questions based off of life and how life has been since I moved to America and everything. And to my greatest surprise, I got a bunch of messages from people. I didn't see that coming. I thought nobody was going to respond because obviously it's been a minute and I have not really been active like that. So I didn't know people were going to, you know, come up with something. But today is weekend. It's Saturday today, and the time right now is 2:12 p.m. because I'm just waking up. Weekends are days for me to relax, have fun, and do literally everything outside work. Let's get into the whole process. I will show you guys the product that I'm using. I'm also gonna tag them down in the description. I'm gonna wait 30 minutes for this to get dry. So while this is going on, we're going to read some of the questions that were sent to me, and I'm gonna answer y'all. What motivated you to move to the US, and how do you feel about that decision? Well, let me just say that I've always wanted to leave Nigeria. I've never wanted to live in Nigeria. I used to be a mass communicator. I studied mass communication, and I have already worked with a couple of radio stations while I was in Nigeria before I ventured into being an entrepreneur. I just wanted to have a change of career. I didn't really know what that change of career was gonna be as at that point, but I knew deep down that I wanted to have a change of career, and I didn't want to have that. I didn't want to do that in Nigeria. I just wanted a new place, a new environment, a new space, somewhere I can start afresh. I would tell you that it was one of the greatest decisions of my life. That was my highlight of 2023. How has my life changed since my relocation? I have learned so much. I have learned a lot of things. I have learned the diversity. I have learned so many things. I've added more knowledge to myself. I have literally learned a lot of things. So this one says, what has been the biggest adjustment you've had to make? I've made a lot of adjustments in my life. And one of the biggest adjustments I have made in my life is that I have come to understand that you have to put my mental health first, because everything in this country is expensive. Literally everything. Everything. So you have to start by making your mental health your priority. That's what I've come to understand in this country, and that's one of the first adjustments that I made. If anybody tries to mess with your mental health, just cut them off and keep it pushing. So this face mask is really dry. I feel like it's dried enough, or let's just wait a little bit because there's still like a wet patch around here. So I'm just gonna wait for this part to get dried in. So this an exfoliating pad. I have an exfoliating pad that I use sometimes. I got this one from Amazon. If you go to my Amazon storefront, check the beauty section, skincare and beauty. This is right there. If you go to my Amazon storefront also, this is right there. Check the beauty section, skincare and beauty section. It's right there. So let's wash this. Let's clean this off. It's a little bit cold, so I'm gonna use warm water to just wash it off. And also, I wish I have like a band to hold on to the sleeve of this, but I'm just going to fold it so it doesn't get messy. I really recommend this face wash because it's really good. I love the texture. I love how it foams on your face. I just love how slippery, how oh my gosh, I can't explain, but if you go check my Amazon storefront, you're gonna see this in there. Check the beauty and skincare, should I say section? Yeah, it's right there. So we're gonna use this on my face now. So while we wait for this to marinate, I'm going to read the next question. This next question says, what has been the hardest part about relocating? Relocation will test everything about you. Relocation will test your life. And one of the hardest part about relocating is finding genuine people. That's one of the hardest part. Now, when I say finding genuine people, it's not all about relocation. You can relocate and at the end of the day, you don't know anybody and you're just doing things based off what you think. But when you know people, right, and they are there for you, they'll be able to put you in the line, in the right track. And when they put you in the right track, trust me, your relocation might go, you might see some challenges on the way, but your relocation will go smoothly. But when I say finding genuine people is one of the hardest part of relocation, because imagine you relocate to a new country and you found people and you think they're the best for you, they're good people, but unfortunately they are not. That alone just messes literally everything about your life. That's, for me, I feel that's like one of the hardest parts when it comes to relocating for me. I found genuine people, which helped me, help my journey, fasting and acing so many things about my journey. So finding genuine people is one of the hardest part about relocating. That's what I feel. I have like a little mustache that grows here, so sometimes when I do my makeup, it's just like significantly obvious, but it's not obvious right now. But I feel like when I do my makeup, the concealer just makes it so obvious. So, and I've never tried to shave my face before, so I'm going to use this. So when I'm done with this, we're gonna go back to the question. So I'm gonna do my face also so that I can reduce the hair I have on my face, because these things, I feel like they don't be making your makeup come out nice. I don't know, I just feel like that. But I hope I don't end up having bumps on my face. How have you been able to handle homesickness or being away from family and friends? Being here without family, without friends is really hard. Initially when I moved, it got to me so bad. I literally break down every night, cry myself to bed, think about my family. I really didn't think much about my friends as at that time, but because I had Nigerian friends around me, so I was living with Nigerian friends, so it wasn't really like friendship as at that point wasn't like a big deal for me. But I was really missing my family because so many things were I had so many things going on for me that I wish I could tell my family, but I couldn't tell them on the phone. Just try to, I channeled that thing into me working at and focusing on everything that I have to do, and I tried not to let these things be a distraction to me because I am still going to see them. So every time that feeling comes in, I find a way to snap out of it. I find a way to get myself busy so I don't think about it. And also, I speak to my family every day. We text every day. We call every day. So I miss them in physical, but like we talk every day. So that's just it. Which is one mistake you've made during the relocation process and how did you overcome it? I'm not sure I've made any mistake. I might have made some mistakes. I must have made like tiny minor mistakes, but as long as I am concerned, I don't think I've made any mistake. I feel like those tiny ones are bound to happen. As a human being, I am not perfect, so I am bound to make mistakes. So as long as I'm concerned, I feel like I have not made any mistake. Whatever happened on the long run in the space of 1 year and few months that I've been here was bound to happen. So yeah, I'm not willing to deal with any mistake right now because I don't even want to make a mistake because of dealing with mistakes. And if mistakes happens in between this journey, voila, so be it. it is what it is. What are you proud of accomplishing since moving? I am proud of so many things, because now this is not even to brag or anything. There's so many things that have evolved around me. There's so many things that happened for me since I moved that I feel like it takes people years to accomplish when they move over here. And it's over a year and a few months, and the step I've taken, I have done something great for myself. So that's all I can say. How has relocating helped you grow as a person? Relocating has helped me grow because it has helped me understand that life is not bed of roses. You can't relax, you can't relent. How has it been making new friends or connections in the US? Aside from the friends that I knew back when I was in Nigeria, I have not legit made a new friend in America. I haven't. The friends that I know in America are the friends that I've known from ages, from like way back, that relocated long ago, or that have been here and all of that. So it's not easy trying to make friends because everybody's trying to work. So how are you trying to juggle and trying to make friends and all of that? You work from Mondays till Friday, you do like every other thing you need to do, and also the weekend you're trying to rest. And being a content creator, I'm trying to make content, I'm trying to do what I enjoy doing. So it's not hard to make friends because there are like apps you can download and make friends, but it's really hard to keep up with friends. That's just it basically. How do you stay connected to your Nigerian culture and community? So I'm not connected to any community because I don't have any Nigerian community around here. I'm not associated with any Nigerian community, but as per my culture, like I'm grown. So I came here when I'm already, I've already marinated into the culture. So I am really good. If anything comes up right now, I'm good to defend it. If any culture, any question about my culture, anything pops up right now, I'm good to go. I'm more Nigerian in me from Kogi State. I'm gonna let them know. The ordinary. I've always been telling people that y'all don't even realize that this thing is multi-purpose. This thing is the holy grail. This thing right here is everything. If you want to know more, go check my short clip. There's a video where I talked about the ordinary. Just a little bit. But normally this shit stinks. It stings. Yeah. So considering the fact that I already shaved my face, but I'm sure it's gonna be on Amazon. So I'm gonna check Amazon for it and put it on I might put it in my Amazon storefront. So I've not used it before. I got this like 3 weekends ago. The directions doesn't really have a lot of instructions. It just says like beware, like don't have contact with your eyes, and rinse thoroughly. Do not use on a broken or sensitive or irritated skin, and keep out of reach of children. So I'm just gonna do it, leave it for like a few minutes and rinse it off when I'm done, and continue with the rest of the product. If you could do it all over again, what would you do differently? Nothing. I would not do anything differently. I think the only thing I would do differently is try to apply for my visa, for my American visa, when I was in my early 20s. Yeah, that was what I would have done differently. What advice would you give to someone planning a similar move? What advice would I give to someone trying to relocate or planning on relocating? My advice is, and this was one thing I held on to even before I did my visa interview, because we all know the visa interview is a 50-50. So one advice I'm gonna give anybody trying to relocate is that be open-minded. Do not have expectations. Be open-minded. So that's like one advice I'm gonna give you. Anything can happen. You can go for your interview and you're denied. That can happen. You can come to America and things don't turn out to be what you think it's gonna be. So be open-minded. Be open-minded, because anything can happen. Do not have expectations, because I don't have expectations. I'm not a person that have expectations, because I know people can fail you. The world can fail you. Anybody can fail you. You can fail yourself. So my advice for you is that be open-minded with no expectations. That's my advice. The next question says, how has this relocation shaped your future plans and goals? This relocation was the best thing that I did for myself, and it has reshaped my plan, my future plans, and my goals. Like I said before in the video, I studied mass communication. I used to be into communication, but right now I have diverted into healthcare, which I love so much. I love the vulnerability that comes with me listening to people and caring for people. What is the weirdest or funniest thing that happened to you since moving? Is it when you're trying to was it the time when I nearly moved and the certain pronunciation that was like a problem? So when I nearly moved to America, it was really hard to hear what they were saying. Like my first 1 month, my friend could testify to it. If I had to call my school to talk to them about something, I would have to tell my friend, like, I beg, come listen to this, but I know you're waiting they talk. Like, come and listen to these people, I don't know what they're talking about, because I couldn't hear what they're saying. And one thing about these Americans is I think like each person has a different accent. Yeah, and the accents are like stronger. Some they talk really fast. Some they talk like slowly. Some they are not so audible. You understand? So when I moved here, it was really hard for me to hear what they were saying for like a month or 2 months. I swear. Every time I use an Uber, I'm always worried because if I start to drive, how will I use GPS? I cannot hear what the GPS is saying because the GPS here is different from the GPS in Nigeria. Like the way the GPS talk here is different from the way the GPS in Nigeria speaks. So those were my concerns. And also when I go to restaurants, I don't know, I have issues with the menu till now. And I hate when I go to restaurants and I'm ordering the same thing I know, mashed potatoes, salmon, steak. I'm tired. That's the only thing I will have in my head to order. But I can't always eat that every day because mashed potato no go grow from my head now. So I then tell my friend I'll look at my friend, I might text my friend or tell my friend, I beg, help me order. Or if anybody's around, be like, you know, I'm always having issues with the menu, please order for me. So people around me, they order for me. Or this is what I do. Sometimes I go on their website to check for different, because they obviously have pictures of their food and everything. So I go on the website and I'll see pictures of their food. I'll be like, oh, okay, this is what I want. The menu, I am still struggling with the menu right now. If I go to a restaurant today, I'm still going to tell whoever is with me to help me with the menu. The only time nobody has to help me with the menu is if I go by myself, or I probably maybe go on a date with somebody and it's a little bit embarrassing for me. I'll go to the website. That's it. So I'm gonna take this off now because I mean it's over 30 minutes already. So let's take this off and rinse my face and go to the next one. Ooh, my face feels moisturized. My face feels hydrated. Also, people need to know that you can never go wrong with good molecules. You see this two combination? Oh damn, it's the best ever. If you have like discoloration on your face and you want to brighten your face, you need to go for these two. These two work like magic. If you go to my Amazon storefront, just check beauty and skincare. It's right there. The next question says, what food or activities do you miss most in Nigeria? You know, so when I moved to America, I went to Texas. And everybody knows Texas, Charlie Houston, to be a state where you can never miss home. You can never miss Nigeria. All I have to do is to order for food. They have a lot of Nigerian food where you can, you know, buy food, order for your food, boom, Uber Eats will bring it, DoorDash will bring it, you can eat your amala, you can eat puff puff, you can eat suya, anything you want. But now I moved to Virginia last year, January, and it's been really hard for me because there's no like Nigerian restaurant around here. There's no Nigerian, there's nothing Nigerian around here. You will see stuff of like Ghana, maybe Cameroon, but not Nigeria. There's nothing like Nigeria. And you know that if it's not Nigeria, it can't be Nigeria, because regardless, even though all Africans, we have almost the same thing, but it can never be like how we Nigerians make our stuff. It can never be like what you're used to or what you know. I miss suya. I want suya so bad. I miss asun, the spicy. Oh my gosh. I miss all those food. Those are the things I miss. And I can't wait to have them again. What is that one thing you love about living in the US that you didn't expect? I love the orderliness here. I love the fact that the rules and regulations and people that governs people, and people go with the rules and regulations. And one thing I've noticed about America is if you disobey the law, they'll go after your pockets. They'll go after your pockets. And when I mean disobey the law, like traffic rules, speeding, all of those things, they will go after your pocket. And by the time, every time they start charging you $200, $250, $500, $1,000, you will give yourself sense. You will not drive as fast as you used to. You will check every corners, every area before even moving and all of that. So those are the things that I didn't expect, and when I saw those things, I'm like, wow. How do you plan to balance your Nigerian roots with your new American life? So considering the fact that I'm still fresh off the boat, I'm still trying to navigate how to balance almost everything. It might look like I'm settled, but I'm not settled. So I'm still struggling to balance everything. So that is not like my main concern or the next thing for me right now. That says, where do you see yourself in the next year or 2 years? Now, in the next 1 to 2 years, I see that I have achieved my goal, and my career is booming, and everything I want is right at my doorstep. Those are not all the questions, but those are all the questions that I can answer for now. So I got this from TikTok shop. This is a sheet mask, and this is the hydrating serum that comes with it. So I'm gonna put this under my eyes because I've been having like puffy eyes, Gucci eye bag for the most part, because lack of sleep and stress. So I'm gonna put this right here. If you need this, I am going to put this in my Amazon storefront, so you can go check. It's right there, and this works like magic. It works really well. It's gonna be right here. Gonna put this right here. This eye mask is reusable. You can actually use it, wash it, and use it again, so you don't have to keep wasting your money to get eye mask every time. So you can reuse this eye mask if you want it. I am going to check I'm going to put the link to my Amazon storefront, or you can go check my Instagram. My Amazon storefront is right there. It's in the link in my bio on YouTube also, so you can just click on it and go get yours, because this is really good. So I'm going to leave this for the most part till I'm ready to probably step out or anything. And I want to say thank you so much to everybody. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for taking your time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you in my next video. Thank you, and have a nice day.